If you're traveling full-time on a budget, then a helpful strategy is to travel to countries that are less expensive. While there are many countries that meet this requirement, especially if you're traveling on the dollar or the euro, here are 7 of my favorite countries to travel full-time on a budget. Malaysia. Malaysia offers easy to find boutique hotels that allow you to stay on a budget, as well as hostels, and of course the chance to use any hotel points you have, especially in Kuala Lumpur. I found that in Malaysia, it made no sense to cook meals, go to the grocery store to try to save money on ingredients, because most meals were about $2 US. Street food in Chinatown and Bukit Bintang is delicious, affordable, and safe to eat. Traveling around Malaysia by bus or train is super affordable. Do make a point to avoid traveling to places during school vacations, because things then get booked up and actually some of the less expensive accommodation is gone. This was especially true in the Cameron Highlands. Ipoh is a must-see, and Taiping, close by to Ipoh, is even less expensive. South Korea. I was really surprised at how inexpensive South Korea was. I expected it to be on par with some of the more expensive countries in Asia, since it's not really quite part of Southeast Asia. It was easy to find affordable places to stay and feel really safe wherever I was. The real winner was Jeju Island, which is even less expensive than mainland South Korea when it comes to accommodation, places to stay, and things to do. The food in South Korea may be the best in the world. What I mean by that is, whether I spent $2 or $20, the ingredients were quality ingredients and tasted delicious. I haven't found that consistency anywhere else in the world. And you can even afford to go crazy on Korean skincare with affordable brands like Innisfree, and have eons of fun with very affordable face masks. If you want to get a glimpse of me trying my first Korean face mask, check out my other video on South Korea and my first experience in Seoul. Thailand. While you do have to watch getting ripped off by taxis, especially in Bangkok, Thailand is very affordable. If you're willing to take an adventure and go to smaller cities, the prices go down even more. The food is super spicy, so if you're like me and you can't eat that really high spice, like hot flavored spice, then you're gonna have your work cut out for you asking for them to make dishes more mild. When you do, it's still delicious. One of my favorite cities was Prachuap Khiri Khan. It's extremely affordable, albeit there may be a pack of dogs you have to navigate around, and a colony of rather aggressive monkeys that could keep you from visiting the temple on the hill, one of the main sites in Prachuap Khiri Khan. However, to make up for it, there's a wonderful, friendly, and adorable dusky langur colony on the military base. You have to go there. Vietnam, one of the most affordable cities in Asia. I had to try really hard to spend $20 a day. One of my favorite activities? The cheap massages. The food is outstanding, and of course, Vietnamese coffee is a must. I felt really safe there in terms of traveling solo and also traveling around the country by bus. I did find Bana Hills, one of the kind of fun amusement park places in Da Nang, rather pricey, especially compared to all the other things you can do in Vietnam and how low the prices are. Pro tip, they do offer a less expensive admission fee if you go later in the afternoon. You get less time, but you save a lot of money. Argentina. While their currency is completely volatile, and I've never seen anywhere else that prices on goods can change literally a few times in the same day, it's extremely affordable. Argentina also has some of the best meat I have ever tasted, and you don't even have to go to a fancy restaurant to have it. They have amazing buffets around the country where you can sample all different cuts and different types of meats at a very affordable price. And don't miss out on the asado experience. And while you're there, you can't miss the yerba mate. It's kind of like a giant cup of tea, not quite, but it's really about sharing community, getting to know people. It's a wonderful experience as well as a drink. Buses are extremely comfortable, making even 18-hour rides bearable. And especially if you're traveling on the dollar or the euro, you can afford to upgrade to a first class seat, which is super comfortable. Peru. While some restaurants, especially in Lima, may strain your budget, Peru is otherwise very affordable. From accommodation costs to traveling around the country with Peru Hop, Peru is a very affordable place for the full-time traveler. Even SIM cards are some of the least expensive I've encountered and offer a wealth of gigabytes and calling options around the world. While you do need to do your homework to make sure that you're staying in safer places, especially in Lima, this country should be high on your destination list. Finally, Bosnia and Herzegovina. This was one of my favorite places traveling through the Balkans. Now that Croatia has joined the EU and gone over to the Euro, Bosnia and Herzegovina offers a very nice reprieve from those high prices. I loved Mostar. It's a small town, and though you can easily see it in a day or two, there are many surrounding areas that are equally fascinating and easy to get to on a affordable day tour. Sarajevo is a fascinating city as well, much larger than Mostar and offers tons of things to see. You can check out my video that I did about my time both in Mostar and Sarajevo. This is a fabulous country to get a sense of the former Yugoslavia, the war, the impact of the war as you travel through the Balkans. I found Bosnia and Herzegovina both fascinating and beautiful and also really interesting historically. If you want to continue your savings onwards from there, you can go into places like Albania, Budapest, and more. That's it for my roundup on 7 easy on the pocket countries for full-time travel in 2024. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to get more videos just like this. And if you are curious about getting started with full-time travel, why not book a travel lifestyle strategy call? It's free. Link below. See you on the next video.